The future of James Gunn started with some massive decisions as took over DCU as the co-CEO. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. The Suicide Squad director decided to reboot the franchise so that he can have a blank canvas for himself, and he decided to fire Zack Snyder, Ben Affleck, and Zack Snyder from the DC studios. However, Gal Gadot's future as Wonder Woman in James Gunn's DCU seems to remain uncertain. The night and day actress was supposed to reprise her role in the third sequel, but it was cancelled in late 2022, and it is unknown if we will see her in the future. Because newly appointed co-CEOs who promised to give a better DCU did not mention any projects about the Amazonian princess in Chapter 1 of their rebooted DCU. Until Ben Affleck inadvertently did a plot reveal in the upcoming movie The Flash, which features Gadot's Wonder Woman. The Gone Girl actor was a guest on the Smartless podcast, where he was talking about his time as Batman in Zack Snyder's DCU. The actor explained that he finally pieced together to play his role of Batman despite playing it for so long. I finally figured out how to play the guy. I was like, hold on, I quit, I know quit, and I know came back, but I got it now. It's like, you know when you do the audition, and you're on your way home, you're like, ooh. Ben Affleck explained that he does not want to give a spoiler from The Flash, but there was a scene in the movie where he was saved by Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman. The Deep Water actor gave more key details about her cameo, where she saves him with the lasso of truth, which causes Batman to reveal his feeling about his life and work. I mean, I don't want to give a spoiler, but it was a scene where I get caught. I get saved by Wonder Woman during a conflagration with some bad guys. And she saves me by, I'm sure the spoiler, DC assassins are gonna get me, but she saves me with the lasso of truth. And so what happens is that Batman divulges some of his real feelings about his life and his work. I was like, wait a minute, I got it. While the fans are going to see Ben Affleck as Batman for the final time, they are sadder because they were hoping to see some surprising cameos in Ezra Miller's The Flash, but the actor ruined their anticipation for the film. After Wonder Woman 3 was cancelled, fans were heartbroken. Moreover, Gunn's appointment as the DC co-CEO made the situation worse for the fans as several actors had been snatched of their roles, including Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill, which made it more uncertain if they will see Gal Gadot reprise her role as the Princess of Themyscira. Nonetheless, fans can expect to see more of Wonder Woman in James Gunn's DCU because the CEO has some different plans for the character, and he has shared his ideas with his fans on Twitter. The Peacemaker creator stated that they are working on more animated content for the character. No, we're working on getting Wonder Woman into more animation. I agree that there hasn't been enough of her in that area and was one of the first things I brought up to the animation folks. James Gunn, at James Gunn, March 12, 2023. The tweet gives an insight to the fans that they may not get to see Gal Gadot in her superhero avatar as the creators will be busy with the animated series. However, there might be a slight possibility that the actress would voice the animated version of the character. And who knows if James Gunn would surprise the fans by announcing a new Wonder Woman live-action film in the future. The DC Universe hasn't had a lot of luck in the later years of the 2010s with its major releases, but there is one movie that has managed to stand out from the rest. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. It is the Patty Jenkins blockbuster hit Wonder Woman, which many were expecting to do justice to the DCU after the critical reception that Suicide Squad received the year before. James Cameron happens to be one such celebrity who didn't like the movie for his own reasons. However, almost like a classic phenomenon of liking something you once disliked, James Cameron has gone on to reassess his opinion on the Gal Gadot-led movie, and he has now shifted his review of the movie to a much more positive note. And it surely did. Wonder Woman was the 10th highest-grossing movie of that year and even awarded director Patty Jenkins the title of being the female director with the highest-grossing movie at the time until Hi, Mom broke that record. When Wonder Woman came out in 2017, expectations of the movie were high from the higher-ups at Warner Brothers as well as from fans of the DC Universe. The movie was preceded by a poorly reviewed but commercially successful Suicide Squad in 2016, and this time fans were hoping that the Patty Jenkins-directed movie would tick all the required boxes this time round for the DCU. Critics were equally impressed as well, giving the movie applause after applause for its acting quality, visuals, action sequences, and so on. But one important figure in Hollywood failed to see all of that, and instead accused the movie of sexualizing its lead star Gal Gadot. After its release in 2017, James Cameron spoke to The Guardian about the box office hit. All of the self-congratulatory, back-patting Hollywood's been doing over Wonder Woman has been so misguided. She's an objectified icon, and it's just male Hollywood doing the same old thing. I'm not saying I didn't like the movie, but, to me, it's a step backwards. Of course, this take from the Avatar director was met with criticism from many fans as well as from director Patty Jenkins herself, who said that James Cameron doesn't understand women. Talking with Time magazine, the 68-year-old director talked about how he has gotten a newfound love and appreciation for Wonder Woman over the years since that interview. Cameron said, "I don't have an issue with Wonder Woman. I loved the movie. What was elusive to me at the moment was it's okay if the woman wants to be beautiful and dress well, not for the male gaze, but for her own gaze in the mirror, right? I had maybe missed that part of it at the time." He further continues, and much to the incoming dislike from DCU fans upon hearing this, Cameron highlighted that director Patty Jenkins wasn't the first to have made a successful action movie. It was necessary to have a female director own a major action movie, though Kathryn Bigelow had been doing that for a while. Kathryn Bigelow, who in her own right is an Academy Award-winning director, and James Cameron have been divorced for quite a long time now. However, maybe he's just giving credit where it's due. In an interesting turn of events, James Cameron has now given a much different take on Wonder Woman. Nearly 6 years after giving that controversial interview, the Titanic director has taken a new stance on the Gal Gadot-led movie. After Wonder Woman in DCU, Gal Gadot should step into the MCU as this crucial World War Hulk character that is more than perfect for her. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. With the DC reboot already happening, it feels as if the studio has quietly said goodbye to the actress. While Gadot hasn't revealed if she will be back as Diana Prince, she did once exclaim she loved the superhero genre, perhaps hinting that she would love to play a superhero again, elsewhere. And where better it is for her to play a superhero other than the MCU. And so here is one World War Hulk character that would be more than perfect for her. Gal Gadot proved her tremendous acting prowess when she starred as Wonder Woman in the DCU. Her portrayal was regarded by fans as near perfect, with her dedication to the role drawing immense praise. However, her DC future seems to be over, for there have been no reports, confirmation, or even rumors of her continuing the role. Gal Gadot proved her prowess in a superhero role when she starred as Diana Prince in DCU. But with her DC future in limbo, it is but natural for the actress to make her way to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, especially since she is all too fond of the superhero genre, via RSNG. She further stated in the interview that she enjoys the feeling of power and leaning on fantasy adventure, hinting that she is more inclined towards strong superhero characters. And so what better character is there for her to portray than the Sakaran warrior Kyra the Old Strong? An important character from the Planet Hulk timeline, she eventually falls in love with Hulk after his exile to Sakaar by the Illuminati. With Marvel already dropping hints of a World War Hulk narrative, Gadot would be more than an excellent choice for the role of Kyra. Kyra is depicted as a strong-willed character, going the extra mile to protect her people, a character not too different from Wonder Woman. However, with her being more dark and complex